Hello everybody. Now in the next lecture of our electrostatic chapter we have already discussed about the Coulomb's law, charge and also the electrostatic induction. Now in the next topic we are discussing children about the dielectric constant or relative permittivity, and it is also called the specific inductive capacity. Actually, one thing which comes in your mind, that what is the dielectric constant? Okay, it is a certain type of a constant. And what is the permittivities? So first of all, I will simply explain you that dielectric constant K or relative permittivity, these both are equal. The dielectric constant K is equal to epsilon r. That is the relative permittivity both same. And relative permittivity means that to relate something, to relate the values. So if we relate the ratio of permittivity of a medium to the permittivity of a free space, then here the ratio of both the values gives a constant that is called the dielectric constant K and relative permittivity. You have to keep remember in your mind that this K is different from the electrostatic force constant. Both having the symbol K, but this is the dielectric constant value, medium value, and that is the force constant. So dielectric constant or relative permittivity is only the ratio of permittivity of medium to the permittivity of free space. One thing will comes in your mind, that what do you mean by permittivities? Actually, whenever two charges are having a certain type of force that is repulsive or attractive, then the repulsion or attractive force influenced by the medium, that medium is having the property known as the permittivity of a medium, or if it is free space or vacuum, called the naught, epsilon naught. So for free space or air or vacuum, we have epsilon naught 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12. And if I write down this value 8.85 10 to the power minus 12 in a force formula, that is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, electrostatic force constant K, it gives the value 9 into 10 to the power 9. So permittivity of a medium and permittivity of a free space is only the constant values of mediums and free space which exert the force of influence on the between the charged particles. Now how this formula comes? First of all, we will discuss it. Let us suppose there are two charges Q1, Q2, both are distance apart, and these are placed in air or vacuum having constant permittivity known as the epsilon naught. So the electrostatic force constant between them is represented by F naught, that is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, Q1, Q2 upon R square. Now if both the charges Q1 and Q2 same are placed in medium having permittivity value epsilon m, and both are small r distance apart same, then the electrostatic force whenever two charges Q1 Q2 are placed in medium is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon m Q1 Q2 upon R square. Now if I divide both these values F naught and Fm, F naught upon Fm, we get 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square, we get 1 upon 4 pi epsilon m Q1 Q2 upon R square. These all values cancel out, and we have left only F naught upon Fm. This is F naught upon Fm is equal to epsilon m upon epsilon naught. And here from this equation, epsilon m upon epsilon naught is equal to K or epsilon r. So we write down as K or epsilon r. This is the main formula for relative permittivity or dielectric constant. Hence, by dividing these two values, we get the formula that dielectric constant or relative permittivity is defined as the ratio of permittivity of a medium to the permittivity of a free space, and also to the electrostatic force ratio whenever two charges are placed in vacuum or free space to the whenever two charges are placed in medium. So F naught upon Fm is also equal to the K or epsilon r. For water, the electrostatic dielectric constant K is equal to 81. Sometimes in other books it is written in 80 also. And for air per vacuum, it is K is equal to 1. Hence, dielectric constant for various mediums are having the value various. And now for metals, alloys, the dielectric constant K, sometimes we take infinity in certain numericals and sometimes it is very larger, 3000 or 1000 to 3000, it may vary. So whenever we divide epsilon m to the epsilon naught, that is a constant, we get the K, and directly we put up the dielectric constant value as 81, 1, and for various mediums it is different, various, and for various numericals the value of dielectric constant and medium must be given. Thank you.